Welcome back, guys, to Second Take Football Edition, along with John Huerta and Chris Carter. Week 9 of the NFL, man. It is crazy. Wow. I felt like just yesterday was week 1.
I know, right? It's been
Dude,
time's been flying by, dude. It's
yeah,
crazy.
it is, man. But speaking of time, we got a lot to talk about, man, in the next 35 to 40 minutes. So
Yeah, we
let's
do.
um, Chris, what did you see last week? Pick wise, man. I like to start with the picks of last week. Anything that surprised you? I got a few surprises too.
I
Just
mean,
but go ahead.
biggest surprise was San Francisco getting their second loss.
Dude, they're 0-3 ever since they lost.
Oh, wait, that's their
That
third
was
loss, isn't it?
it was the Browns
Yeah.
and who else? They lost the Browns and two other people.
Browns,
The Vikings.
Cincinnati, and then the Vikings.
Oof, 0-3, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. But they got a bye week, so hopefully they turn
Mm,
around and
yeah.
we don't hear no excuses when the Eagles beat them. But we'll just leave it at
Johnny,
that.
if you're watching.
We'll leave it at that because I told Johnny we're not going to talk shit to him. We're not going to talk during the game, but
Mhm.
we I just hope that they got the full roster out there, so there's no excuses. Just saying.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of close games last week, man. A
Mhm.
lot of close games. Eagles, the
Oh,
Carolina
we don't talk about
Panthers.
that.
Who else?
First dub of the season.
The two New York teams, even Jacksonville, Pittsburgh was close.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Atlanta was really close. Like there was a
Mm.
lot of good football last week.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you one thing, Chris. You were saying that the well, surprised was the 49ers losing to the Bengals, actually. Bengals was last week. Vikings was the week before. I think that's what it
Yeah.
was. Okay. What surprised me, man, shockingly, and you and I remember we both picked the same team to win. The Chiefs losing to the Broncos. Almost
Oh
at the
my God, yes.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
that
what?
was pretty wild.
That's the
They
first. Oh,
and Mahomes did score a touchdown too.
yeah, man, dude. Let me see.
That's
Dude,
even
two
crazier.
picks. Two picks. He only threw 240 yards. That's their first win since Peyton Manning was quarterback.
I know, that's wild, man.
Wow.
Wait,
And
that's their not win, first win against
well,
the
with
Kansas City.
Denver, when that with I'm sorry, not with Denver, with Kansas City. Yeah, with
Okay.
Kansas City.
I was gonna say
Not
there's
for
no shot. That man hasn't
no,
played
no,
since
no.
like
I mean, my
2016.
bad. I wasn't specific. I meant with Kansas City
Oh,
because
all right.
rivals. That's their
That's not
first
that
win since
surprising.
Peyton Manning was quarterback in a long
That's
time.
not
They're like 1-12 now. Hey,
yeah.
kudos to the Broncos. Dangerous for us. I don't know. We'll see
All
what
right.
how next week goes.
We'll
So,
see. We'll see.
hey, dude, shout out to Jerry Judy too, man. 2 receptions, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Not terrible, but he gave me some points
Two
on fantasy.
receptions. That's
Or whatever.
terrible.
2 receptions. You know what I mean? My bad.
No, two receptions is terrible though. He needs to
Listen,
get hit more.
listen. He gave me the points I needed to win.
I mean,
I'm six and
that's a
two in
good
the
thing.
fantasy
That's a
teams.
good thing.
I am 6-2 in both fantasy teams and in first place.
Nice. I'm seven and
Kill.
one.
Anyway, yeah, that was the biggest surprise for me, man. It was just, oh man, when I saw that, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Another surprise to me too, Chris, and I don't know, you can agree to disagree, but even though this team won, we picked them to win, but it was very close. Was the Ravens losing to winning? I almost said losing to the Cardinals. I mean, they
Yeah.
won
I mean,
24, but dude, that was pretty
that was
close.
that was a pretty good game. I
Yeah.
feel like I mean, since it was on the road, it's kind of hard, but I
Mhm.
don't really know, man. Like Lamar had 157 yards with one
Mhm.
touchdown. I mean,
Gus Edwards
Gus Ed,
killed it.
I was gonna say Gus Edwards had a pretty good game with
3
80
touchdowns,
yards
man.
on 19 carries.
I just picked him up
But
in fantasy too. So I got one of my running backs in a buy, so I picked him up. Oh no! I lied. For those of you watching too, please drop Najee Harris. This guy's
I
trash.
told you not to play him.
Oh my god, bro! No, I didn't play him. I benched him, but I was between him and I think it was him and Ford. Ford
Yeah,
gave like a little more than him, but I was just
yeah.
like, I dropped him. I picked up
I'm
Edwards.
surprised he wasn't traded.
He was a liability, dude. But I'm surprised I went 6-2 with him. I still won, but still,
Oh,
Jalen Hurts with them 4 touchdowns he threw.
yeah.
Oh
It's another thing we gotta talk about is the trade deadline.
yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Let's hop into that before I go on a rant about
Yeah,
Philly
okay.
because that was terrible. As you guys know, we're both
Welcome, to my life, John.
All
Welcome to
right,
my life.
let's talk about that trade, man. Dude, a lot of last minute moves that happened, man. I mean, what'd you see that you liked, Chris? Any surprise trades that
I
caught your eye
mean, the
besides
biggest
Byard?
one that I liked was Eagles getting Kevin Byard. Like
Mm-hmm.
I know we touched on that a little bit last week, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but that was probably the most improving one that I saw. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, besides Chase Young going to San Francisco, like, but their team, like, we needed a secondary because our secondary was not doing it. But the
Yeah.
49ers having Chase Young is little dangerous because you got Chase Young and Nick Bosa coming
Yeah.
at you from the sides. Like that's kind of scary. That's a
You,
little
you know what's
scary.
crazy too? They both played in the same
Ohio
college together.
State. Yeah, they played at
Yeah, Ohio
Ohio State
State, man,
together.
which
Yeah.
is crazy.
But another move that I thought that was kind of crazy was Joshua Dobbs getting traded.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, like,
Yeah, facts. I forgot about that. To the
not
Vikings.
that Joshua Dobbs is like a star quarterback or anything,
Star quarterback. Yeah.
but like he's been doing pretty good for Arizona lately. You know, while Kyler was hurt. Yeah, I'm assuming Kyler's coming back, and that's why they traded him. But like, that's just kind of wild.
Golly.
I mean, they're 1-7, so
Yeah.
but like, R.I.P. Kirk Cousins' Achilles, but we'll find out
Oh,
how
dude,
that
that's
goes.
killing them,
I'm
dude.
surprised they didn't go after someone else.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised too. They should have went after someone like maybe like Jimmy G. Speaking of the Raiders, we're gonna
He
talk
got
about the
benched.
coach being fired. We're gonna talk about that, and he got benched. But yeah, yeah, no, I mean, I think if I were that man, I would have went with like Jimmy G, maybe even Zach Wilson. Then again,
Uh,
I mean,
Zach,
Aaron Rodgers is out.
Jets weren't going to trade Zach Wilson though.
I think if Aaron Rodgers was like not hurt, they would have traded him.
Oh yeah,
100
probably,
percent they would have traded him.
but Aaron Rodgers is hurt,
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. So they cut them. But I mean, yeah, I feel like they could have went with like Jimmy G or like I don't know. They could have gotten a better value. Like I'm like Josh Dobbs. I'm like, bro, I'm like, you
I
know
mean,
Justin
yeah,
Jefferson's not gonna catch passes from him, bro. I mean, not literally, but you know what I mean. Like he's gonna catch passes
yeah,
soon, but like, oh, he went 1-7 with the Cardinals, man. I'm like, bro, you guys just got a liability right there.
yeah. And
Oh,
Rasul Douglas went to Buffalo.
dude,
That's a great thing for
that's
him.
a yo, dude, former Eagle, man. I miss him, bro, low key.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, no, that was a good move. I mean, with what's his face out for the season, I thought that was a good move.
yeah, and the
Uh,
Bears getting Montez Sweat.
yeah, who was it? Tre'Davious,
That's a good
Tre'Davious White, I think he was out for the season.
yeah.
The Bills,
Tre'Davious
yeah,
White,
that's what
yeah,
it was. Yeah, yeah. So they picked him up. I thought that was huge for the Bills. Um, yeah, you were mentioning Sweat to the Bears.
Sweaty.
Yeah, well, he ain't
No,
Josh.
it's Josh. I love when Josh Sweat does that.
Yeah, I love when he does that. But yeah, dude, the best trade I thought I saw, I mean, besides Philly getting Byard is man, I gotta go with the 49ers, man. Dude, they are loaded on defense, man.
Yeah, let's just hope that
Listen,
they can get their fucking pass rush to work.
I look at it this way. In the NFC East, man, like everyone, including the Eagles, man, like they all took a breath, like, oh, no more Chase Young. Then again, the guy is a little fragile. He's been injured the past, what, 1 or 2 seasons,
Yeah,
something like that. But we are going to verse him again in a few weeks. So
I will be all right.
we'll see, man. Dude, two dominant pass rushers.
Come
I mean,
on,
we got 2-star tackles, but
come on.
knows, man. But listen, that was when I saw that, I was like, man, they just loaded up on defense.
Yeah,
So,
you know who I'm
and this is
surprised didn't make a move though is Dallas.
that was another team that surprised me too. That didn't make a move. That
Yeah,
surprised me too. I felt like they could have. I think they were eyeing Derrick Henry, but Mr. Jones was like, I think we're fine where we are. Something like that. He
yeah.
said,
I mean, I feel like that's their problem though. You know what I mean? Like, fucking Jerry Jones. If I don't want to trade you, you're not getting traded. If I
I mean,
want
they
to
got
trade
Tony
you, you're getting
Pollard,
traded. I mean, yeah, but like,
pretty
you
solid.
always gotta look to boost your team up at some point.
I mean, true, but I mean, because Zeke did leave. I mean, not that he was going downhill anyway with Dallas, but like
I mean, that's
I
true.
was actually surprised he didn't trade back for Zeke.
No, they weren't going to do that.
Because I think Zeke was like looking like they were getting Patriots were getting some calls for him too. I was surprised he didn't like,
Yeah,
oh, he came back for 1 year or something or
I think it
whatever.
was a big money thing with Dallas.
I think so too. I mean, but that was a team. Yeah, that was a team that didn't surprise me. And another one was Philly too. I mean, Philly they were eyeing some linebackers too, and they didn't make a move, which I
I
was a little
honestly,
surprised on
dude,
that. But
what
hey, it's all
pissed me
good.
off about Philly is them not getting Chase Young. Like the
You got the pass rushers,
49ers,
man.
but we need another edge rusher. Like, and the 49ers gave up dirt for him. Like, why couldn't the
Mhm.
Eagles just give that up? Like, what what do you mean?
I listen. I think Philly's pretty confident with their D line. I'm confident with the D line, man. I mean, your cousin's back there. Speaking of your
I
cousin, man.
mean, yeah, our interior D line is great
Yeah,
with Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Jalen Carter. I almost said Jalen Hurts, and what's his face, Williams.
yeah.
Like, I think, yeah, that's great. But who do we have on the outside? We got Josh Sweat, Derek Barnett, Brandon
Bust
Graham,
older.
and who else? Who's the last guy? Hassan Reddick. Like Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat. Yeah,
I think he's
great.
the best one to be honest.
Yeah, Hassan Reddick is. But like those two, Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick are great. But like when
Mm-hmm.
we rotate people out way too much. Like if we rotate in, like I'm sorry, Brandon Graham, love the guy, great football player, but he needs
Mm-hmm.
to like he's gonna retire. Like that's his career's. I'm pretty sure he
Yeah,
announced
it's
that
not
this
calling
is
a career.
last year. And then, like you said, Derek Barnett
Oh.
bust. Like Chase
Mm-hmm.
Young would have just, excuse me, would have just boosted up our D line and did the same thing for San Francisco. But no,
Oh yeah.
no, we couldn't give up the two picks that it took to get him.
You know what, Chris? You're mentioning that, man. I just want to say something real quick, man. For those of you watching, me and Chris are big Birds fans, man. This isn't like a Birds podcast. We have to talk about all the teams as much as possible in a little amount of time. But dude, I gotta say, man, dude, oh my god, I gotta make a comment on
Here it
this.
is. Here it fucking is. This man is
Dude,
finally going to agree with
oh my
me.
god. All right,
He's gonna
Chris.
agree with me.
Listen, you get my respect. For those of you that don't know, Chris can't stand the new DC of Philly, Sean Desai.
Couldn't have stand the
Guy,
last one.
dude, he hated Jonathan Gannon. Dude, oh my God, this guy was like, bro, Sam Howell looked like Tom Brady out there,
He
man.
did.
Like, bro, how do you give up 31 points again to the Commanders? Like, bro, what is, oh my God, man.
I'm gonna give
And
you. I'm gonna give
literally,
you a stat line.
what pisses me off the most, too, man, is like the last 2 minutes, they literally scored that last touchdown in like literally like 45 seconds.
Yep.
It was like three passes. Boom,
Yep.
touchdown. Like, bro. And
Yep.
I think it was Devontae Smith. I think it was him. I'm not quite sure who it was, but he caught the onside kick. If he did not catch that, bro,
He almost did it.
well, no. I'm saying he did, but like
Yeah, but the Commanders guy almost got there
that's what
before
I'm
he
saying.
caught it.
If he didn't catch it, bro, that Commanders guy would have got it 100%,
100%.
bro. And like that pisses me off, man. Like a team that's like Sam House has been sacked the most in the NFL this season. How do you have one sack and also sound
At
right?
the end of the game.
Listen, it
At
was a
the
fourth
end of the
quarter.
game.
It was a fourth quarter, and it was a slip. Shout out to Hassan Reddick for being a monster for that. But still,
I know.
like,
But,
bro, I
but
mean, yeah,
look,
you hit him, like, oh, dude,
all I have to
that was
say is if
defense.
if we do the same thing we did against the Commanders, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, and the San Francisco
Mhm.
49ers are going to beat us hands down.
Oh yeah, 100%,
Because
100%, man. I agree with that,
because
man.
that's all they do. Stephon Diggs is a great route runner. He's just going to find a place where he can sit down in between our zone and catch the ball. Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel are
That's
going to
what
do the same goddamn
yeah,
thing.
Puka did that. Oh no, it wasn't Puka. It was Cooper Cup.
Yeah,
Cooper
Cooper
Cup did
Cup
that.
did the same exact thing. Like
Yeah, he
these
went in the slot, just
players,
bam, went
these
downfield.
players know exactly how to beat us,
I know, man. I'm
and we have to switch something up.
Philly has stopped the zone, man. And I'm telling you, we're gonna get to the picks in a second, but like, listen, we got Dallas this week. If they keep playing the way they're playing, Dallas is gonna blow us out. All right,
I
Dak has a
mean,
winning record against Philly. I think the whole NFC East he has a winning record, but like, and we know Dak is not great, but he is good,
yeah.
bro. He's gonna torture the Eagles secondary.
So
Just
CD Lamb. And you know
and that
what?
too.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, CD Lamb is on my fantasy team.
I got
So
30 problems, but I got him started, man. I got him started, but then
so
again, Philly's
I'm
gonna
gonna
stop.
be all right. I'm gonna be all right if CD Lamb torches the Eagles, but we
It's all right,
win.
bro.
I'm gonna be
He'll be
all
in the
right with that.
slot. He
I'm
gonna be in the
gonna be all right
slot,
with
man.
that.
Don't worry. You're probably gonna get like 30, 40 points, man. Don't worry. He gonna score at least two or three touchdowns, man. He's
Right?
gonna be the player of the week.
I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. As long as we win the game and I'm not pissed off for the rest of the week, it's all I care about.
Listen, we ain't gonna make that promise, man. The way that defense is playing, but let's see, man. We will see. But let me see. Hey, there was a couple interesting facts over here before we get to the picks. I want to share with the viewers and with you also, Chris. Let me just pull this up real quick. Let me see if I can find it.
What you got for me?
Let's take a look here. Oh, of course. Josh McDaniel getting fired.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Dude, they gave him a 6-year contract, the Raiders. That's nuts, man. I mean, he only did 2 years. I mean, and you know what's crazy too? Again, we're both Birds fans. He almost came to Philly too, which is crazy. Like Philly was like sold on him.
I'm happy he didn't though.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I love Nick Sirianni.
I do too, but like, dude, it's just crazy, man. Like you get these people who are like head coaches, man. They're just not built to be a head coach. I mean, dude, look at him in Denver, man. When he had Tim Tebow, he didn't do shit with Denver. I think he took him to the playoffs. That's when B Dog was over there too. Oh, I
Yeah.
almost became a Broncos fan too. But anyway, when that happened, but yeah, I think they were like one and done in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that was like literally the only good season.
But
After that,
but they had Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow. Like, listen, I'll give Mike McDaniels the benefit of the doubt because that team is not good. Their ownership is terrible. They don't know how to draft. Like, and they also lost their best wide receiver because he wanted to fucking play Need for Speed in real life and kill a woman. But like, I mean, there's no excuse. You
oh my
should.
God, I don't know why I laughed about that. I thought you were talking about something else. My bad. I do
Now I'm
apologize.
talking about Henry Ruggs.
No, my bad. I thought you were talking about something else. My bad. That was completely my bad.
Insensitive, Jonathan.
My bad. My bad.
Insensitive. But
No, I thought you were talking about something completely else. Like they were like driving their way to like failure or something like that.
no,
That's why I was laughing. So that was my bad.
but like, I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo is not a starting quarterback. I mean, that's the reason why that what's his name? Trey Lance was going to start over him, and then Brock Purdy is there, so he started over Trey Lance. But like, they didn't have the pieces. Like,
Yeah.
if Josh McDaniels is set up, but like I also feel like if any coach is set up, then they're going to be able to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's not all his fault.
True. I mean, they fired their offensive coordinator too and their GM. So
Okay, they fired their GM, so that's great.
yeah.
That's great because he's the one who gets the players.
yeah. Yeah, they fired him. He's gone. They're gonna clean house probably most likely at
100%.
But and we'll talk about like the whole coaching candidates. They said Jim Harbaugh was one of them, so we'll see. I think that'll be a good fit for him. But is it Jim or John? Who's the one in Baltimore? I keep forgetting. John Harbaugh's in Baltimore, right? Jim Harbaugh. Okay,
I don't think he's he might not leave college though.
I don't think so either.
We'll see.
Never,
we'll see.
Never. But here's the fact that I was going to share with you, viewers. So the passing touchdowns, Philly had 4 on Sunday. Dallas had 4 on Sunday. Washington had 4 on Sunday. The Giants had 4 all season.
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
Bro, did you know the quarterback that's Tommy DeVito is from New Jersey?
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah,
interesting.
It's from New Jersey. Big Jersey guy.
Oh, look at that.
But all right, you want to get into our picks?
Yeah, let's get into the picks, man. We're gonna cut it I'm gonna say a little short, but let's get into these picks, man. I'm actually
short. What you mean?
Chris, I know you're not feeling well, but I just feel bad, man. I had to drag you over here for this podcast. But let's get right into this, man.
You're dragging me. Relax. We having fun. We having fun.
Absolutely, man. All right, man. Let's do it, man. Tonight's game, we got Tennessee at Pittsburgh. Who do we got, Chris?
I got Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's gonna pull it out.
Yeah, you trying to go to that game, bro? Damn, $47.
Hell yeah! It's only a 6 hour drive. Let's do it.
All right, yeah, I got Pittsburgh on this one. I think Tennessee, man, I mean, yo, shout out to D Hop though, man. He had a good game last week too. But
Oh wait, no, I changed my mind. Hold up, rewind. Who's starting quarterback for them?
oh, it's
Is that Will Levis?
yeah, Levis.
Yeah, Will. Nah, we riding the Will Levis train. Hell no. Tennessee's gonna take that.
You
We
know
can
what, Chris?
rewind the Levis train.
I'm still gonna stick with Pittsburgh, man. I mean, dude, man, Tennessee did good last week, man, on that offense, but I'm gonna stick with Pittsburgh on this one, man. I think they're gonna pull it off.
The
I think it's
Levis limo.
close, but I
That's what
think
we're
Pittsburgh
riding.
pulls it off.
The Levis limo. That's what we're riding.
I might pick him up in fantasy low key because
Yeah,
Jalen
I mean,
is on a
hey,
bye next week, so I need a
why not?
quarterback. So,
Why not?
all right, man, we got Miami and Kansas City. It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game, but I think Miami's gonna win this game.
You think Tyreek Hill gets revenge on his old team?
I do. I do. I just think that
Oh, that's
Kansas
ooh,
City's not gonna be able to stop him. That's in
this is
the
a
it's in
Thanksgiving game.
Germany. It's in
Ooh,
Germany. Frankfurt, Germany.
look at that. Okay. I got let's see on this game. You know what? I'm gonna go with Miami too. I think they're just the better offense, man. I mean,
Yeah.
KC looked at shit last week, man. Bounce back this week. Yes, but I don't think they're not gonna keep up with Miami's offense.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm gonna go with Miami.
All right, next we got
All right.
Minnesota, Atlanta.
Ooh.
I think
And
since Kirk Cousins hurt, I think Atlanta takes this one.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta too. The reason being is because they did bench Desmond. I don't know if he's hurt or not. I think
Probably
they said
not.
they benched him.
Yeah, they did mention.
Yeah, so Taylor Heineke's gonna start, and we all know how he played last year with the Commanders. He beat Philly once. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons just because I think that was a good move from them. So we'll see. And I just don't think what's his face is
Joshua Dobbs.
yeah, Dobbs.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna
I
be
don't
able to
think he's
pick up
gonna
the
play good,
playbook.
man. To be honest, I think he's gonna be first of all, he hasn't caught up with the playbook, number one. And number two, I mean, God, man, they could have gotten so oh my god. They could have gotten Matthew Stafford. Like seriously.
Yeah, they could have gotten anybody.
like
Literally anybody.
if they would have gotten Matthew Stafford, he would have been back in his division, man. He would have got revenge against the Lions. That would have been a good pickup. I'm gonna go with ATL, man. All right, we got Arizona at Cleveland. Who do we got, Chris?
I'm gonna take Cleveland because I just Zach Ertz is on the IR,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like Arizona just doesn't have an offense.
Mm-hmm.
James Conner's hurt. Like
I forgot.
I don't know who they have. So besides Kyler,
Mm-hmm.
so I just don't know who they have.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm with you, Chris. I'm gonna go with Cleveland. Just because they have a better defense. I think Kyler comes back this week.
I believe so too. I think that's why
Yeah,
they traded Joshua
he's
Dobbs.
gonna be he's gonna be rusty, man. He's gonna be
100%.
rusty, man. I think Cleveland they're gonna hit him a few times. He's probably gonna throw a couple picks, but I'm gonna give and plus Cleveland's at home, so I'm gonna give it to Cleveland.
Yeah.
All right, we got
This is another good game.
this is another good game. So we got Ellie at Green Bay. What do we got, Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna say LA on this one. Just
Mm,
because that offense and the fact that Green Bay lost Rasul Douglas, that's a big he was a big part of their defense,
mm,
in their secondary. So I think LA with Cooper Cup, Puka, and
mm.
Tyler Higbee are gonna take the cake on that one.
Yeah, yeah, I got Ellie on this one, man. And Jordan Love, man, he's just been a disappointment, bro. Like I hate to say it, man, for those Packers fans watching, man, but
Uh,
like
I
I
think
was
they'll be
actually
all
high
right,
on him
Jordan.
in between season, to be honest. I was
Yeah,
actually
you
pretty high on
were.
him, but
I know you were.
I had to drop him off my fantasy and everything, man. I was like,
Damn.
man, yeah,
Got
dude, I was really high
got
on
cut
him.
from
I
the
thought he was just
roster.
killing it. But it's his first full season starting, man. So maybe next year he does better. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll find out.
But yeah, I'm gonna go. All right, we got Washington and New England. It's another good game.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, man. I think I like New England in this just because Washington
Mhm.
lost two big pieces of their defense. two big pass rushers on their defensive side. So I think I'm gonna take New England on this one,
Mm.
which is kind of shocking because New England's ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Washington, man. I like Sam Howell, what he's doing, man. Look,
Man, fuck
I
Sam
know,
Howell.
listen. I know a couple weeks ago I said I didn't think he was the answer. He gets my respect, bro. I think he's the answer out there. He just doesn't have the right coaches, I feel like.
With Eric
But
Bieniemy.
yeah, but I mean Ron Rivera though. I mean, I love Ron Rivera, but I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a few questions behind that whole coaching and all that. Like, I'm like, yo, you
Yeah,
guys, what? They're 3-5 right now. Like,
yeah,
y'all could have like they could have beaten the Eagles twice.
yeah.
So just they should have easily been 5-3 or 6-2. So
Yeah.
all right, so I'm gonna go with Washington on this one, man. I think they'll pull it off. I think they're gonna pull
Ah,
it off.
well, I
So
guess we'll find out.
yeah. All right, we got Chicago at New Orleans. Chris, who we got.
I'm gonna take Chicago. I think
Mm.
Chicago's gonna take this one. I think that defense with Montez Sweat is gonna be pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm gonna disagree, Chris. I'm gonna go with New Orleans, man, just because Chicago is like weak on defense right now, man. I mean, yes, they got Sweat,
Uh,
man, which I think it's a huge addition, man, but he's only one player, man. Like y'all still gotta get a whole bunch of other players. I'm gonna go with New Orleans, man. Plus, shout out to Alvin Kamara, man. He's been on fire since he's been back. So he's
yeah,
been averaging like at least double-digit points on me in fantasy, and I start him every week. So
nice.
yeah, so I'm gonna go with New Orleans on that one.
All right.
Ooh, another bird attack over here. Seattle at Baltimore.
I'm gonna take Seattle. I
Ooh, say
like let me see. Yeah, that's probably my upset.
all right, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's my upset.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore, man. Just because Lamar Jackson, man, he's 16-1 against the NFC.
Okay.
I think 15-1, 16-1. I think he's 16-1.
I think this is gonna
But
be the
he said he
closest
hasn't
game of the week.
really.
Yeah, 100%.
Hmm. Uh, I don't know.
We'll find out though.
Dude, Lamar, man. I like Lamar Jackson, man. I like him a lot, man. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. Plus, they're at home, so
All
that's
right.
another advantage that they have.
That yeah, that is a good
I
point.
like Gino, man, but I gotta give it to the Ravens.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
got
got
Tampa
Tampa
Bay,
Bay at Houston.
Houston. I'm gonna take Tampa Bay in this. I like Tampa Bay, I like Baker
Ooh,
Mayfield, I like what he's doing. So I think they take
mm,
this.
I'm gonna go with Houston, man. I just like CJ Stroud. I mean, listen, I know they lost to Carolina. They lost by what, 2 points? They're
Yeah,
gonna
something
come.
like
They're gonna
that.
bounce back. Yeah, yeah. It was 2, 3 points. I think it was 2 points. But anyway, I think they're gonna bounce back. It's gonna be a defensive game. So I'm gonna go with Houston, man.
All
And
right.
again, they're also at home, so that's another advantage. So I like CJ Stroud. I do. So I like
I
Houston,
mean,
man.
I do like CJ Stroud. I just think that Tampa Bay just they deserve a
Mm.
win. They deserve to win, man.
All right, we got Indy at Carolina. Who do we got?
I'm gonna take Indy. I think Jonathan
Oh,
Taylor has a big game.
I'm gonna agree, Chris. I'm gonna go with Indy too. I think JT again. I think he does have a good game too. Even if Gardner Minshew's out there, yeah, they're not gonna pass as much. I don't think. Then again, I mean Richardson's out for the season, so they might come up with some unique plays and all that. And we're all familiar with that new head coach of Indy. So he
Yeah.
coached Philly last year. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Indy, man. I think that's good. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I agree. I think JT has a big game on this one. So all right, and the game of the week, man. We got this one highlighted over here.
You
We got
skipped one.
Dallas
You
at
skipped one.
Philly. Oh, did I? Oh, my bad. My bad. All right. New Orleans at Vegas. My bad. All right, let's go with that one.
Dude, I don't even know. Can I call a tie? I think they're gonna tie.
You know what's funny? I was actually thinking about a tie this week too. That
It's
might
gonna
be
be
in my
a
top
it's gonna be a
two.
9-9 tie. I'm calling it right now.
Oh my god.
Nine
Yeah,
to nine tie.
I'm not gonna say it's a tie. I think I'm gonna give it to the Las Vegas. I'm gonna give it to that, man. New York is just trash, bro. I'm gonna give it to Vegas, man. I think AP Antonio Pierce, he's gonna go in there, man. I think he's gonna win that head coaching job too, man. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I'm gonna go with that, man. I think that new quarterback they got starting, I forgot his name, but I see it was about 3 touchdowns. He's gonna light them up.
Okay, all right. Now we got the
I'm
game of the
gonna.
week.
I think that's my upset pick right there, man. I got the Raiders.
We got the
All right, we
game
got
of the week.
game of the week right here, man. This is a big, big game.
Big game, baby.
Dallas at Philly. Chris, you know, you and I are both Birds fans, man. This is like a little mini Super Bowl for us.
I mean,
Who do we got,
this is
man?
gonna
Who
be
do we got?
this is gonna be a very good game to watch. But it's at
Damn,
Philly.
bro, those tickets, bro, they're almost 300 a pop.
Yeah, they're
So
always expensive.
I know it's at Philly too, which is
I
correct.
mean,
It's not like you're not expensive.
I think I'm taking Philly. I think the way Jalen Hurts has been running lately, as long as our defense shows up and gets their pass rush,
Mm.
we gotta take this. Don't
Oh,
say it. Don't say it,
dude.
John. If
I'm
you I
not gonna
swear to
say it.
God,
I'm not
I
gonna
swear
say
to
it.
God, if you pick
I'm
the
not,
Dallas
dude.
Cowboys,
I am
I
not gonna
swear to
pick
God,
Dallas.
I'm
I'm
not
not.
gonna do this podcast
Bro,
anymore.
I'm not picking Dallas. I'm gonna pick Philly. But that defense has to show up. All right, listen, I'm gonna pick Philly. I think it's gonna be high scoring. I think Jalen Hurts is gonna go off with AJ Brown. I mean,
Good, I need that too.
there's
He's
like
on my
Dallas is
fantasy team
down a
too.
corner. What's that?
AJ Brown's on my fantasy team too. I need that.
Oh, yeah, I got Jalen Hurts on both my teams. Anyway, um, Dallas has a corner down, man, in Trayvon Diggs, man. I think
Yep.
AJ Brown's gonna be all over that.
Yep.
Even Julio Jones in the slot too. I know he's up there in age, but hey, he had a red zone touchdown last week. So
Yep. We'll see.
I'm gonna go with Philly, but they gotta show up on defense, bro. They have to show up.
That's a fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
we're gonna talk about that too next week. All right, we got Buffalo at Cincy. Who do we got?
I'm gonna take Cincinnati on this. I feel like Buffalo's been struggling a little bit. So
Mm,
I think I'm gonna take Cincinnati. Cincinnati clicked a little bit against the 49ers, you know what I'm saying?
they did. They did.
And they're at
A
home.
little bit. That was the upset too.
Yeah.
I was surprised they won, to be honest. You know what, Chris? I'm gonna go with Buffalo, man. I just like that addition that they had with Russell Douglas, man, and I
Okay.
think Buffalo's gonna find a way to they're like, listen, mid-season form, man, we need to this is it. Like we have to win as many games as we can to get into the playoffs. You know, I mean, studies say I think that's one team that may miss it, depending
Yeah.
on how they play the rest of the season. But
Maybe.
I think it's a where they're gonna turn some stuff around. I like Buffalo on this one.
Yep. Okay.
All right, cool. We got one last one. We got LA at New York Jets.
All right. So I lied. This is gonna be my upset. I'm taking Jets. I'm taking the Jets over the Chargers.
Ah, I'm gonna go with LA, man. And I love Justin Herbert, man. He's just such a great quarterback. I just hate his
I
code. Hate the head
I love the Jets. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because my friend Adam at work, shout out to Adam if you're watching this, but he's got me believing in the Jets. Like I believe that the Jets are a quarterback away from winning the Super Bowl.
I mean, they picked up Rodgers and look what happened. Yo, but listen, for those viewers watching, we got time here. We got like 5 minutes left. Yo, if Aaron Rodgers comes back this season, I mean, they say he's out, but never say never, man. He may
Yeah,
come back for the playoffs. He
I
may come
heard
back for the playoffs.
anything but anything from week 13 to to the end of the season.
Never say never, man. I
We'll
mean,
see,
even
man.
if he does come back week 13, man, and they win out, bro, they're gonna sneak into the playoffs and they're gonna go deep into the playoffs. Let me tell you that.
I agree.
There's no big. I think the biggest threat right now is really just the Ravens. Ravens, I feel like are holding down the AFC right now because
And my,
KC they don't look threatening.
Miami. Is Miami in the East or in the AFC?
They are, but I just feel like Ravens are more complete. I don't know. And plus, I like Lamar Jackson, man, and I think Miami's second behind them. I think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be Miami and the Ravens in the AFC
Oh,
Championship.
shit, I hit
So.
stats. What we got?
Dude, I think they're top.
Options.
Let me see.
Chiefs are up there. Chiefs, Jaguars. I
Oh,
didn't know
Dougie
the
P with
Jags
some
are
games.
6-2. Look at that. Look at them. Look at
Dougie P, man,
WP.
making his work.
Okay, I
I think
see WP.
are they on a bye this week? Go back, Chris. Go back to the schedules. I think they're on a bye this week.
Who the Jags? Yeah,
Yeah, let's go down.
Jag.
No, who are they playing?
Who?
Oh, right there, right there. My bad, I didn't see it. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
man. It's gonna be a great week for football.
yeah,
Big
it is,
Dallas
man.
week.
Absolutely. Listen, it's gonna be a great week, man. I just can't wait until next week when we catch up. Let's see how these trade capitals, what they do with their new teams.
Yes, sir.
I
That's big.
mean, honestly, I was gonna say I'm looking forward to Chase Young, but he's on the bye week. So, but hey, it gives him a chance to catch up with the playbook. So we'll
Yep.
see, man. All right, well, that is it. For those of you watching, thank you so much. Along with Chris. Chris, I hope you feel better, man. Chris is feeling a little sick today, but hey, way to show up, man. Way to be clutch.
Hell yeah,
All
brother.
right, and go Birds as always.
Go
And
Birds.
we'll
We'll
see
see
y'all
y'all
next
next week.
then. All right, we out.
All
Peace.
right. See ya.